Hi everyone, it's Elena, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I do this neutral glam makeup, and it's usually what I like to wear when I want to put on a full face. So starting off, I'm using Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, I think what it's called, and I'm covering my under eye circles and any hyperpigmentation and any redness I might have. And then I'm going in and just blending that out with a fluffy brush. And when I blend out my under eyes, I like to stay on the perimeter for the most part and blend out the perimeter because I kind of have these prominent lines on my under eyes, and that's what I like to cover up the most. So I'm usually pretty careful when I blend out my concealer. And then next, I'm going in with Bare Minerals Mineral Foundation, just depositing a little bit into the cap, and then taking my brush and really swirling that in and tapping up the excess. And what I like to do with this product is I really like to stamp it on first and kind of place the product onto my skin, and then I'll go in and like buff it out a little bit. And this is just so I can get the most coverage out of the product that I use. And then I'll just repeat this process for the other side of my face. And if I need, I'll kind of go in with another layer and kind of build up the coverage that way. And then next I'm using my Mercier translucent powder. And I'm powdering just any areas I want to stay matte, so my forehead, eyebrows, under eyes, nose, and chin. And I'll put some kind of where I apply my bronzer too. Now I'm using the Becca face illuminator in Opal, and I'm just highlighting my cheekbones, my nose bridge, the tip of my nose, my tear ducts, the balls of my eyes, and my cupid's bow. And I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. Okay, and now I am going in with bronzer. This is the Too Faced, I think it's called the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I am gonna go in with this stuff. I freaking love bronzer. Here I'm just using it to contour my cheekbones, and I'm also using it to kind of warm up my forehead so it will match the rest of my face. Also, pro tip for applying contour: if you want to look snatched, make sure you don't blend the contour into the hollows of the cheek. Just kind of blend it up towards the cheekbones so that way you can maintain that like sharp line on the bottom. I find that this really like helps you get that chiseled look. And then now I'm using it to literally carve out a jawline because I don't really have one. I'm really prone to getting double chin just even when I talk, so I'm kind of making myself look a little bit slimmer by doing this. Now I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm using the medium shade, and I'm contouring the parts right by my eyebrows to make it more lifted. And then I'm going to bring it down towards the sides of my nose bridge just to bring some definition. And then I'm gonna connect it all at the tip of my nose, kind of round it out right there. And then I'll take my powder brush and kind of blend it out some more. And now I'm gonna go back into the bronzer and use it to contour my eyes. And I like to kind of put the product a little bit above the hollows of my eyes, just to make it a little bit more bigger looking. And I also like to lift the ends, kind of make a cat eye effect with the shadow. And I'll apply just a tad bit on my lower lash line as well, so it doesn't look so naked. And then I'm going in with kind of like a champagne shimmery color and putting that on the balls of my eyes and the inner corner and also the tear duct area as well, just because I kind of like that, how it makes your eyes look when it hits the light. And then now I'm just using a brown eyeshadow and lining the outer third of my lash line. And then I'm just gonna draw on a cat eye, just following the direction of my lower lash line and placing the color in that general direction. And doing the same thing for the other eye, trying my best to make them even though my eyes are like low-key different sizes and shapes. And then after that, I'm just going to fill in the line, kind of like how you would whenever you're applying eyeliner, but I'm just doing it with brown eyeshadow. And I'm not being too neat with this part because we are going to blend it out a little bit, so I'm just literally just stamping on as much color as I can at this point. And then I'm going in with a small brush and kind of blending out the edges. And then now it's just a lot of going back and forth, a lot of putting back color and then blending it out and all this stuff. And I'll be doing that a few times before getting my desired kind of blend versus color, I guess. And honestly, this is what takes the longest, probably the longest, in my kind of makeup routine. So if I'm like kind of pressed for time, I won't do this, but if I do have time, I really like doing it. It just kind of takes a while. And then that's my, I guess, or even face. So now I'm gonna put on lashes. I'm gonna get off the inner corners instead of the outer corners, so that it fits my hooded eyes a little bit better and you can actually see the lashes when I do that. And I'm just curling my eyelashes, nothing crazy, just a little bit so they're not like stick straight from the side and you can like see them sticking out. And then put some glue on the lashes, wait for that to dry a little bit. And usually how I like to put on lashes is I like to kind of look down into a mirror and I put the lashes on kind of from the top, and then I'll place the middle first and then I'll pinch the outer corners into place, and then I'll use tweezers, especially for the inner corner, to make sure I get like that precise attachment, because like I said, my eyes are a little bit hooded on the inner corner, so sometimes instead of sticking to my eyelashes, it'll stick to my crease, which is pretty annoying. So now I am putting on lip gloss. I am using the Venti lip gloss, and I will also use the lip gloss to kind of line my lips a little bit, because on my top lip their edges aren't really straight, so I'll use that to create a straight edge. And at the than that, the makeup look is done. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys try it out. This is kind of like my go-to look now. I don't really do anything else other than this. And I didn't really film an outro, so here is me dancing to a K-pop song. Comment down below what you think it is, and hint, it's by my favorite group right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.